It happens.
Okay.
Some kids, they don't even know. They call their grandma mom and then their granddad dad. I think in some part of Igbo, like the Igbo culture, if you get pregnant out of wedlock and if the man doesn't claim the pregnancy, immediately you give birth, that child belongs to your father. To the child, you're like sister this or uncle or something.
Hello guys, welcome to another episode of Chat Off. My name is Tovia and here with me is my co-host,
Brenda.
And today we have an amazing guest with us. I'm going to let him introduce himself.
Hi, my name is Ubon Wisu. I'm a finance expert and director of Breakout Limited.
That's amazing.
Money.
Here's a finance guy. Today we are going to the streets of social media. One sweet animal that we can talk about, and we already found one. So I'm just going to go ahead and read it. And yeah, join us. It says, I got married in 2019 and I have been trying to conceive. That's been a tough journey for me. In January 2023, my husband and I suggested I go for one surgery, which I went for, and after that, he suggested we needed a house help. We decided to tell my mother-in-law so she could help us look for one of those girls in the village. My mother-in-law brought a 17-year-old girl. The first day she was brought in, I never liked her because she looked like someone who was bought already.
But
Yes, but let's go on.
is this script? I don't know. Okay.
The problem started as soon as she stepped in. Since she came, my husband stopped all out of town work, but goes and makes sure he returns same day, unlike him. Previously, my husband doesn't come home in a month. I asked him how come he no longer travels for work. He said there is change in the work plan. My husband started shopping for both me and my house help.
Dressing.
My problem is not the clothes he buys for her, but the inner wears. He started complaining.
Wait, what? You know what?
Okay, yeah, sorry. I started complaining bitterly, and I let him know that he is old enough to get her inner wears herself. I started suspecting my husband had already started sleeping with her. She came back from school one day, and I asked her if my husband has ever touched her. She said no, that she has never been touched by any man, and that I can call a doctor to confirm.
Okay.
That statement made me unsettled. Then what's going on? I told my husband that I want the girl back from where she came from, and my husband said he would never allow that. And if I am not comfortable with her, I can leave his house.
Yo.
I asked him how he could say that. 2 days later, I went through my husband's phone and saw a text from his mom which says, make sure your childless wife doesn't chase your only child away. She's on a way give you a child.
Only what?
Only child. The house help is his child.
Oh my God.
She's unable to give you a child. Don't let her ruin the chances bonding with your daughter. Give her the best and make sure you don't tell your wife about it. Otherwise, she'd cause harm to her. You can as well end the marriage and focus on your child. I have been in darkness thinking I was happily married. Why did my husband hide this from me? This is too much for me to bear. My marriage is about to crumble. What should I do?
I was about to guess, like, what?
It's a case of being a stranger in your own home. So you're a stranger from the point you got married. A lot of things were hidden from you. This is not marriage to me, actually, because
It's a sham.
marriage is openness. Marriage is oneness.
Doesn't even make sense.
If you don't know your man from day one to the last time, then you're not in marriage. You're still probably not even dating. You're still doing boyfriend and girlfriend, because I want to categorize dating differently from boyfriend and girlfriend and the whole thing. So this is not marriage, it's a sham. She's a stranger in her own home. In her head, because it's not her home. So she's totally a stranger. And it's not a question of asking, what should I do? Lady, run out of that house immediately, because things can never go right.
I swear.
It can never work, can never be healed. There's nothing that can go right. So that means there's a lot of things that are hidden.
Yeah.
And the man is probably still married to the mother.
It seems to me like another situation, but please go ahead.
Yeah, so it can't work. It can't work, ideally.
Is this a thing for me?
The deceit has gone so deep that even the daughter she's hiding the fact that that's her dad. So at the point where the lady asked her, she would have thought, oh, this is the truth, this is it. I can't sleep with my dad. That's my father.
The truth is, it will shock you that the child doesn't even know that that's her dad. Do you understand? Like, the daughter doesn't even know that this is my father. Yeah, it does happen. No, I'm serious. It happens. Okay. Some kids, they don't even know. They call their grandma mom, and then their granddad dad. Do you understand? I think in some part of Igbo, like the Igbo culture, if you get pregnant outside, like out of wedlock, immediately, and if the man doesn't claim the pregnancy, immediately you give birth, that child belongs to your father. Do you understand? So to the child, you're like sister this or auntie, I don't know how, or uncle or something. So it's even possible the child doesn't even have any idea. To her, she's coming to stay with her uncle. So yeah, I won't blame the child.
It's possible.
Yeah.
But the wife's in the dark, so that's not a marriage to me.
Why did the seat? I would understand why some girls, some ladies hide theirs, because most ladies, when they tell a man that I have a child already, I have a 5-year-old daughter or a 10-year-old son, you realize that the man would want to withdraw. Some men